Most people compare the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant and Hilton Aspire cards by looking at one thing only: the annual fee. And that is exactly why so many travelers choose the wrong card. Here's the truth no one tells you. These are not just credit cards. They are hotel ecosystem cards. Once you commit to one, you usually start staying with that brand more often, earning more points there, and building loyalty around it. So choosing the wrong one can affect every trip you take in 2026. In this video, we're comparing the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant and the Hilton Aspire head-to-head. We'll cover elite status, free night certificates, points, luxury perks, credits, redemption value, and which card actually gives more real-world value. And near the end, I'll tell you which card wins for luxury travelers, which wins for casual travelers, and which one is easier to justify long-term. Let's start with the biggest difference immediately. The Hilton Aspire gives you top-tier diamond status automatically. The Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant gives you platinum elite status automatically. Both are powerful, but they are not equal. Hilton Diamond is Hilton's highest mainstream elite tier. Marriott Platinum is strong, but not Marriott's absolute top level. That matters because elite status often decides whether your hotel experience feels premium or average. Imagine Alex checks into a Hilton resort in Hawaii using diamond status. He might get lounge access, bonus points, late checkout, and potentially a room upgrade. Now imagine Jake checks into a Marriott property with platinum status. He could also get upgrades, lounge access at some brands, and late checkout. Both experiences can be excellent. But here's where it gets interesting. Marriott's upgrade experience is often considered less predictable than Hilton's. Some Marriott properties are amazing with elite treatment. Others barely acknowledge status at all. Hilton can also be inconsistent, but many travelers find diamond status easier to use overall. Now let's talk about free night certificates, because this is where the real value battle starts. Both cards offer annual free night rewards, and both can potentially offset a huge portion of the annual fee by themselves. The Hilton Aspire free night certificate is extremely flexible at high-end properties. Travelers use it at luxury resorts that can cost $700 to $1,000 per night. That sounds incredible. Because honestly, it is. But Marriott also offers valuable free night awards through the Bonvoy Brilliant. The difference is that Marriott's certificate has point caps attached, meaning ultra-premium properties may require additional points. Hilton's certificate often feels simpler and more powerful at the very top end. This is where most people fail. They look only at the certificate value and ignore redemption difficulty. Luxury hotel availability matters. A free night is only valuable if you can actually use it where and when you want. Now let's talk points. Marriott Bonvoy points and Hilton Honors points work very differently. Hilton points are generally worth less individually, but Hilton gives you massive earning rates. Marriott points are usually valued slightly higher per point, but earning rates are lower. So Hilton floods you with points faster. Marriott gives you slightly stronger individual point value. And honestly, this creates two completely different strategies. Hilton feels rewarding quickly. Marriott often rewards patience and strategic redemption. But here's the problem. Marriott award pricing has become much less predictable in recent years. Dynamic pricing means redemption costs can swing wildly depending on demand. Hilton also uses dynamic pricing, but Marriott users often complain about luxury redemption inflation more aggressively. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Hotel footprint. Marriott has one of the largest hotel networks in the world. Luxury brands, business hotels, vacation resorts, budget-friendly options. St. Regis, Ritz-Carlton, Westin, LBU Marriott, Sheraton, The list is huge. Hilton also has a massive footprint with brands like Conrad, Waldorf Astoria, Hilton, Curio Collection, and DoubleTree. But many travelers feel Marriott offers stronger luxury brand diversity overall. So if luxury aspirational travel matters most, Marriott has a very strong argument. But we still need to talk about usability. This is critical. The Hilton Aspire includes credits tied to Hilton's spending and airline expenses. The Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant includes dining credits and Marriott-related perks. On paper, both cards can offset much of their annual fees. But here's the truth no one tells you. Credits are only valuable if they naturally fit your life. If John rarely eats at restaurants covered by dining credits, Marriott's credits lose practical value. If Sarah never books Hilton resorts, Aspire's resort credits become harder to use. And this is why some people love these cards while others cancel them after 1 year. The math depends on your habits. Now, let's talk annual fees. Both cards sit firmly in premium territory. That means expectations are high. People expect upgrades, luxury treatment, premium experiences. And honestly, both cards can deliver that. But consistency matters more than marketing. In a minute, I'll show you the easiest way to choose between these two cards without getting overwhelmed. But first, we need to discuss travel behavior. How often do you actually stay in hotels? That sounds obvious, but it changes everything. If you only travel 2 or 3 times yearly, premium hotel cards become much harder to justify. The value comes from repeated usage, repeated stays, repeated perks, repeated upgrades. Frequent travelers extract exponentially more value. Now, let's discuss point transfers and flexibility. Neither Marriott nor Hilton points are as flexible as transferable currencies like Chase Ultimate Rewards or Amex membership rewards. That means once you earn these hotel points, you are mostly committed to that ecosystem. This is important because hotel loyalty cards reward commitment. If you constantly switch brands, you weaken the value of both programs. Now, here's where Marriott quietly wins for some travelers. Marriott has an enormous international presence and luxury portfolio. If you travel internationally often, especially across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East, Marriott's network can feel incredibly strong. But Hilton often wins for simplicity and ease of understanding. And honestly, simplicity matters more than travel influencers admit. Some people do not want to study award charts and optimize every redemption. They just want consistent hotel stays and decent perks. Hilton often delivers that experience more cleanly. Now, let's make this simple. Who should choose Hilton Aspire? Travelers loyal to Hilton. People wanting automatic top-tier status. Users who value a powerful free night certificate. And travelers who want easier premium perks without overcomplicating things. Who should choose Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant? Luxury-focused travelers. Marriott loyalists. International travelers wanting huge brand variety. And users who can consistently maximize Marriott stays and elite benefits. Now here's the most important part. Neither card is automatically better. The best hotel card is usually the one tied to the hotels you already use naturally. That is the secret. Do not choose a card because a YouTuber got a luxury suite upgrade in Bali once. Choose based on your real travel patterns. That is how you avoid wasting hundreds of dollars in annual fees. So let's wrap this up. The Hilton Aspire wins for automatic top-tier status, simplicity, and arguably the stronger free night certificate. The Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant wins for luxury brand diversity, international reach, and Marriott ecosystem access. Both can provide incredible value. Both can also become expensive mistakes if you force yourself into spending patterns that do not fit your lifestyle. That is the real answer nobody gives you. If this comparison helped you decide between Marriott and Hilton in 2026, hit the like button and subscribe for more realistic travel card breakdowns. And in the comments, tell me which hotel chain actually treats elite members better right now, Marriott or Hilton.